If you've got children and want a guard dog breed, making sure that your breed of choice is great with kids is absolutely imperative. So let's look at the question of, are Cane Corsos good with children? Let me just start with a crucial disclaimer about the so-called nanny dogs. It's important to note before proceeding with a video like this one that there are no dogs who should be left alone with young children for any period of time, regardless of how gentle and loving they are. You can, of course, comfortably move around your home and go about your business with your child and dog sharing the same space, but that's most likely safe. But all dogs are just domesticated wolves and remain animals at heart, and so can never be left as babysitters. Now, with that important caveat given, let's go ahead and answer the question this video is interested in. Are Cane Corsos good with children? And the answer is yeah. Usually they're great with kids. Some dogs are famed for their gentle, protective, doting natures around young children. They would lie by their children's cots all day if they could, and would give their lives to keep them safe and protected if they had to. This is why they get called nature's babysitters. Dogs like these, and I'm talking here about things like the Newfoundland, the Labrador, the Staffy and some others, have often been entrusted with keeping their owners' babies safe when they can't be around. Now, whilst I don't ever recommend this, there are certain traits that these dogs share that do make them excellent around children, assuming monitoring is at hand. Traits like patience, mellowness, guarding tendencies and love of fun. And while the Cane Corso isn't famed as a nanny dog in history, all of these characteristics do belong to the Corso in great abundance. The Corso excels as a companion and guardian to children because of its great size, with its muscularity and intimidation factor keeping wrongdoers away from its precious children, but also being of substantial enough size to function as a superb cuddle buddy that won't get hurt by toddlers' predisposition to grab things or be a bit clumsy. The Corso also has the perfect temperament for the job, with its enthusiasm making it a great entertainer, its intuition making it a great comforter, and its desire to protect children from harm making it a great guardian. However, this is where issues can, and unfortunately all too often do, arise, because they see their children as their duty to protect. They have been known to intervene in rough play between their children and visiting friends, wrongly perceiving the play as an attack on their loved ones. Tragically, because of their world-renowned bite force and absolutely astonishing power, this tiny mistake can quite easily lead to devastation. Indeed, it is their loyalty in the ones they love and care for that makes them both superb guardians but also dangerous weapons. Given this extreme double-edged sword of protectiveness and assertiveness, it bears repeating. No dog, least of all a Corso, should be unaccompanied playmates to young and vulnerable children. The Corso, due to this loyalty to a fault, is very rarely at risk of directing aggression onto its own children, which is of course a huge commendation for them. Indeed, the ATTS, which stands for the American Temperament Test Society, which assesses for aggression and noise sensitivity among many other things, has Cane Corsos passing at a rate of above 88%, well above the average of 82%, and among the most reliably well-temperamented dog breeds tested by the organisation. So, presuming that you as a responsible adult are monitoring your children and their canine interactions, then the Corso could be an excellent fit. However, the only other major cause of issue of safety around children when it comes to the Corso is that kids being kids. As tiny primates, children like to make a lot of noise. They like to snatch and chomp on things, to experience the world through touch and taste, and they greet ones they love with all-consuming cuddles. Whilst this is obviously precious to behold, it is a type of behaviour that can alarm and provoke a dog, even one so measured and tolerant coherent as a Cane Corso. This again is where responsibility comes in for the adults in charge. Young people need to learn appropriate greetings for dogs, focusing their gentle attention on the chest and under the chin, avoiding the Corso's well-known slobber, of course. Now, when greeting and becoming predictable in both movement and noise.